Could you offer advice on how to make these life decisions, how to know what's important and what's right for us?
That is a question I will ask you, because I think that really depends on each and every one of us. Because if we choose our life, I don't know what type of livelihood we want and what kind of thing we want to have in our life. I think that's a decision that we should make. It's not a decision that others should tell you to do. Or I think this is a question to ask our own selves. It depends on what we wish. I think it's something that you should feel in your own heart. That there's many, as I used to say, like a joke, that in our life there's so many choices of what we want to do, but we should choose something that is meaningful, for others. At least if you can't do it for others, at least just for yourself. And something that when you are like don't take it personally, but when you're quite old, when you become, I don't know, 50 or 60, 70 years old, and when you look back to your own life when you were like a teenager in childhood and as an adult, that you don't have any regret. You don't feel like, oh, I've done such a bad mistake that I can't undo it. You just feel happy and you just feel proud of it. So you should do that. We usually say that in Tibetan, Joba means with no regret. We should make sure that. So in that case, I think you should follow whatever you feel like you want to do. As I told you before, we should stand up of what we want to do. If it's right or wrong, we should make that decision. People will guide you. Your teacher will guide you. Your parents or friends will help you. But the time when you have to make the decision, when you have to follow that, that's your own self. And that time is just up to you. So I think in this case, it's a matter of how you feel and how you want to do things. You don't have to ask anybody. You just feel if you want to do something like that, you want to become a practitioner, you become. If you don't want to become, you don't become. But you must make a clear decision of what you want to do. And the help and the guidance, your teacher, everybody will do. We will all have some hardships in our life. But the biggest thing is that we should understand that we should face these obstacles so that we don't get so, how should I say, so scared or unstable or feeling this miserable and that. We can stand, that we don't have to be feared by obstacles. We can face it. So I think that is something that you should. Even though if you choose your life, you must think carefully. You should not just think, oh, I will choose this today and I will choose this tomorrow. No. You should make a clear decision and think very carefully that when you make this decision, think very carefully whatever you want to do, this decision that you're making, is it really helpful to you? Does it really give you the answer that you're looking for? Does it really give you the right, right path that you're looking for? So once you have that confidence, then you choose it. But you should not choose like today you choose this and tomorrow you choose a different thing. It's quite confusing and complicated.